Abortion is a scourge that needs to be run out of this land.
It's not your body anymore. Right. It's y'all's body. And yes, that includes the daddy.
So many things were lost during the civil rights movement. So many freedoms were lost during the civil rights movement that shouldn't have been lost.
I'd love to pass a law that restricts abortion. We could pass a bill saying you can't have an abortion in North Carolina for any reason.
This little minor thing happens in January. Oh, that's horrible.
If there's a movement in this country that is demonic and that is full of the spirit of Antichrist, it is the transgender movement. Homosexuality, any of that filth. And yes, I called it filth. Abortion is a scourge that needs to be run out of this land.
So that is an ad that is very hard-hitting against Mark Robinson, who is now, against all odds, the Republican nominee to be the next governor of North Carolina. And the thing about it is, as bad a picture it paints of him, it barely scratches the surface. We don't even have time in this segment to list all of the insane things that he has said, starting with the fact that he has a very weird relationship with the word scourge. He's doing terrible things to it, okay? But anyway, all of what they said in that ad was true. In addition to that, the next potential governor for North Carolina has used his Facebook account to call reports of the Holocaust hogwash. He's denied the widely accepted fact that at least 6 million Jews were killed in Nazi Germany. Also, he went on a podcast hosted by an alleged cult leader back in 2019 and endorsed the host's remarks that Jewish bankers are one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse next to Muslim people, China, and the CIA. He has, as every right-winger inevitably does, referred to Michelle Obama as a he. He's referred to members of the LGBTQ community as maggots. He said that the Marvel movie Black Panther was created by an agnostic Jew and put to film by a satanic Marxist and was only created to pull the shekels out of your Schwartz pockets. His conspiracy theories are so wild, I don't even know what some of these words are. In 2014, he favorably quoted Adolf Hitler in a Facebook post, a move which he defended last year. He's not even backing off of it. He also defended Harvey Weinstein and Bill Cosby as victims of a left-wing plot. He's denied climate science, obviously that's the ground floor, pushed birtherism, criticized the civil rights movement, you heard a little bit of that in the video, and espoused Islamophobic beliefs. And while many people are worried about the idea that a crazy person like this, a donkey-brained person like this could be governor, some people are very excited about it. Notorious anti-Semite Andrew Torba, CEO of extremist social media site Gab, reposted one of his most explicitly anti-Semitic posts, and white nationalist Vincent James posted a summary of his remarks on his Telegram account. So reasonable people a little bit worried, crazy people kind of psyched. What do you think, Farron?
Are you talking about Robert F. Kennedy Jr. friends, Harvey Weinstein and Bill Cosby? No, sorry, that's getting ahead of myself.
Breaking news.
Yeah, exactly. Y'all got to look at that. Anyway, here's the thing. I've always said for many, many years, like Republican, the establishment Republican, the party itself, they need to take a good hard look at themselves and figure out why people like this are so comfortable in their party. But in fact, I think I even said that, with you last week on TYT main show. But I want to change that statement because that's not what it is anymore. This guy obviously just won the primary. It's not that Republicans need to look at themselves and why do we have people like this? Republicans are the problem. Republicans are the ones who look at this and say, yes, I like that. That's me. That's what I want. And so there is not going to be any introspection with these folks. They're not going to say, oh, wow, what I don't want to be a part of that. They're actively telling us, we want this. This is who we want running this state. I want this guy calling the shots. And so I don't know that you help that. And it drives me crazy too, because a lot of people say, well, why do you insult the people? This is what they say to me. I don't know if they say it to you. Why do you insult them? Why do you, make fun of them? Why aren't you trying to reach out to them? Do you think that anything I could say, or John, anything you could say to one of these people that knew who Mark Robinson was and voted for him anyway, do you think there's anything we can say to them in a rational conversation that is going to make them realize that, oh, wait, this guy's dangerous? No, there's not. And that's why a lot of times when people say, oh, you should go debate this right winger. Why? It's like yelling at a brick wall. These people have their beliefs. They love their beliefs, and nothing is going to change their mind. And I think it's more worthwhile to point out their insanity rather than be nice, sway them over to the left where they're never going to go.
Yeah, look, I know some people believe that you can make ground in those debates, and if they want to engage in that, more power to them. I personally think for a lot of other people, it's not that some people believe that you can. It's a branding opportunity. That's what it is. It's not about convincing people. It's about clout or whatever. But there are some people who look. Debate is a long-standing thing in American politics. I like the idea of it. I want politicians to do it. There are just some ways that I think I kind of doubt whether it can be successful. And certainly you're not going to convince Mark Robinson. And by the way, I guess it's like, I don't know, it's low-hanging fruit to point out that he's an extremist and he believes crazy things, but it also cannot be missed how utterly pathetic and stupid it is to believe the things that he does. Because he has these predispositions against seemingly everyone who's not like him, and he wants to believe that he's better than them. And so he can't come up with an argument for it, so he invents demons and Satan and Harry Potter and stuff to make him by definition right. It is a very pathetic way to approach the world when you want to sci-fi your way to being morally superior. And that's another reason why he can't be governor. It's not just because he's an incredibly hateful person who wants to strip away other people's rights. People like this are fundamentally stupid. Their brains do not work. When we point out that Ben Shapiro is like a racist, I'm not just doing that to point out that he's a racist. It's to fight back against the idea that he's an intellectual gladiator. A person who possesses these inherent fundamental flaws in the way their brains function and don't have the either capacity or interest in analyzing that and fixing it, do not think properly. And the idea that you can segregate flaws in thinking and logic in that one area and it's not going to affect anything else is just on its face ridiculous. Their brains don't work and they don't care to fix it.